Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
Oh my God.
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
The best quarterback in the world,
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
Yes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen Entchev here with Alex Tellez. Ready for a big show today? Down to 10 diamond boxes left. 4 headliners to go. We got Justin Herbert, Emmitt Smith. We have Joe Namath and Amon-Ra St. Brown if you read the listing. New diamond series to follow. Can't miss reps. All the headliners out there, including Mahomes, Randy Moss, and more. Slab cards, everything is out there. Got Justin Fields, Justin Herbert, Justin Jefferson. College series. There's 18 boxes left, and there's 8 photoed headliners left, Alex. Pretty good ratio there. Cannot wait to get started. How are you doing tonight, Alex?
I'm doing good. I did the DraftKings go up by 7 bet and put it on the Lions last night. So yeah, they went up by 7 and they won. So no matter what.
Good job, Alex.
Yeah.
I am cleaning house on the tennis again to make up for my, of course, losses last night. I did do the up 7 as well, though. I did win on the Chiefs up 7, but they didn't win at the end. How's it going, guys? Says Jared. What's up, Jared? Going good, brother. Going very, very good. Looking forward to a excellent show today. So we have, 2 pre-fills, can't miss reps, and classmates. So we'll get the show started with our Wheel of Names. Let's see what we're chasing today. Chase item of the day. Been the slabs the last couple shows. We've got the diamonds. Best break in the room. Diamonds are the chase. We do have a fresh diamond series to follow this. Should we close this out today? So we have the can't miss rep double first. This is one that our good old wheel picks the numbers. So heading on over to our wheel, let's see what 2 box numbers we have. Good to be able to talk about football.
Yeah.
Again, an actual action game. Obviously, I was not thoroughly pleased with the game. But look, it's a matter of inches. If Kadarius Toney didn't have the worst game of his life, the Chiefs would have won. Literally, I don't think.
Or if he just didn't play.
If he didn't play, he was not supposed to play. Maybe he was questionable. Ended up playing and ended up literally giving a touchdown to the other team with the pick 6, then dropping a touchdown. He dropped the first down when they were driving at the settle for a field goal. I mean, we're talking like 14, 17, 21-point swings. I know you never want to say put it on one guy, but it kind of was on him yesterday, Mr. Tony. Yes, football, says Rob. That's right. Afternoon, guys, says Jody Grider. Good afternoon, Jody. So we have 8 and 12 in the first break, Alex. We got Brett, Adam, Denon, James, and Michael Bennett all in here. Looking forward to some heat in the break room. I mean, it's in the title. Can't miss. Can't miss a rep. Can't miss jersey. What does that mean? That means that every hit's going to be a high-quality name. That's for sure. So we will not have Kadarius Toney in there, Alex. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
No Toney in this series. We have 6. Let's see, dice roll. I didn't do the dice roll. Oh, hold on. I'm going to re-randomize them. My bad, guys. I did the chase, but not the dice roll. It's going to be 2 and a 1. Need 6 or higher. 4 and a 1. That one, 2. 4 and a 4. 8 on our dice roll today.
It's your number.
It's my favorite number. It means it's going to be a great show today, full of a lot of heat here in the break room. So let's get it. We have our 8 folks here, the 8 clicks, and our 8 divisions are set up. James Farrow in the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Michael Bennett. Denon Majors, you've got the NFC East, sir. We got ourselves Adam, NFC West. Brett, AFC North. Michael, AFC South. AFC East is Adam, and AFC West is Michael. 8 of 25 coming up. Can't miss. Never-ending rep helmets. This is going to be some fun in here. It's an 8 in 25 chance at a headliner right off the bat. Oh my goodness. You ready for this? The very first can't miss box, and it's not going to disappoint. It's a headliner, all right. Randy Moss. Beautiful flash replica helmet. Number 2 all-time in receiving touchdowns. The most receiving touchdowns in a single season. And how about this? New customer, James Farrow. 1 spot in that break, and he just snagged himself a Randy Moss.
That's how you do it.
How about that, James? It's can't miss for a reason. You got yourself Mr. Moss. So that is easily going in the hit video. This show, it would be tough not to have it in there.
Yeah.
With how good of a player and a helmet this is. Randy Moss. A break room regular, but one we never get sick of, Alex.
How could you?
That's cool. You got Mossed. James. 1 more in the double. I'll actually trade you for the box. This will be next to you. Or perhaps the whole show. Unless we pull some other absolute heat, which we could.
Always.
In this series and the Diamonds, there's always a lot of really, really good options. Our second rep helmet, if it's half as good as the first, it's going to be a great break. I mean, maybe it's half as good. It's another receiver. We got Brett Egberto in the AFC North. How about Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ? So I love to, you know how much I love stats, Alex. I talk about them all the time on this program. Randy Moss had the NFL record most receiving yards in the first 2 seasons of his career. OBJ broke Randy Moss's record, and now Justin Jefferson broke it recently off OBJ. So very talented receiver for the Giants. And, obviously he was decent with the Browns. He was very good with the Rams in a brief period, and now with the Ravens. Congrats, Brett, on the OBJ. Sean says, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, Sean. Hope all is good, sir. You must be high on OBJ, Alex, because I saw your predictions for our work thing.
I wanted to be a little different, and then I also saw a stat. It's the last 4 or 5 years, a team that didn't win a playoff game the previous year has made it to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So I picked one that didn't win a playoff game.
You have Ravens, and who was your other pick?
The Niners.
I was too distracted by your Ravens pick to even pay attention.
I had to pick one team that did not have a playoff win, so I'm going to go with the Ravens.
Well, I had a similar situation I have the Dolphins in my AFC Championship game, but I got the Chiefs over the Niners for my preseason Super Bowl pick this year. I'm trying to remember who I picked last year. It was definitely the Chiefs to win it all.
Oh, the Chiefs-Niners.
It was Chiefs-Niners that I had about the midway mark. It was about midway through the season. I was all aboard Chiefs-Niners, and then I was like, Eagles maybe, and then obviously the Niners had the injury. Eagles made it. But preseason, it probably wasn't the Niners coming off a bad season. I honestly can't remember my preseason pick last year for the NFC. But definitely was the Chiefs for the AFC. So we'll see. It should be a great season. There is a huge amount of parity in the NFL, and we just witnessed it last night. Although I guess the Detroit Lions, maybe they're for real, maybe they're not. It's one game. Obviously, I think if Travis Kelce had played, it would have been a very, very different result. But hats off to the Lions. That's a game where if they're, barely in, barely out in the playoffs, that's one they point to week one.
Yeah.
So let's see. More breaks coming up. We have a college break. Classmates number 1. 8 in 18 chance at a headliner. Drop me a box number. That is Chris, Jeanette, Mason, and Michael. College football going this weekend as well. Yeah. So good to have that in our lives too. I mean, football is back in full swing. I mean, once Sunday rolls around, we can really say it's in full swing.
Yeah.
Because we have all the games going on, including the Bears and Packers.
Oh, man. No Christian Watson now.
Yes, I'm seeing that. And I'm like, maybe. I'm trying to talk myself into how are the Bears going to win, because in the back of my head, I'm convinced Green Bay's winning, but I want the Bears to win that I can't fade them, at least not this early in the season.
I think they're splitting, and I think the Bears get the first one and the Packers get the last one.
Oh, I hope so. That'd be awesome. There'd be a lot of momentum for Fields, especially beating the Packers is almost as important as making the playoffs.
Yeah,
honestly. So Chris, Jeanette, Mason, and Michael. Here we go. Jeanette wants 26. 26 should be available in the college here. Now only have 18 boxes left, about to be 17. Speaking of young stars, Bijan Robinson out there in this series. The 9 signature Alabama helmet, Adrian Peterson, George Kittle. The triple signed Heisman for Ohio State, Drake London, Tim Tebow, and Tim Brown. All in play here, Alex, in this series. These guys randomized 8 times. I'm guessing Malibu 99. Is that you, Mason? But we did have the first call was from Jeanette, and it is first come, first serve here on our boxes. And Djokovic is about to win. Gonna get my tennis bet in. Let me see. Did the Cubs end up losing? I know they were down.
They did.
So the streak is over. Steven Ryan was 4-0 at Wrigley Field this year.
Oh, man.
Steven finally lost. Unless there was some sort of last-minute emergency, he didn't go to the game. That's the only explanation. 1-0. Steven, what happened? I guess he's
Zach Allen happened.
Yeah, he's not going to get complimentary tickets anymore. Just kidding. But I was going to say they should give him some at the rate he's doing. All right, 8 clicks coming up. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Michael Bennett in the Big 10. We got the Big 12. It's Michael Bennett again. Mason House in the ACC. Jeanette Lee, Pac-12. Chris, SEC. And Chris, everything else. Box 26 of 30 in our Classmates College Series. This is a fun series. There's an abundance of great names we see in this series. For example, guys like Manziel, Vince Young are not really photo headliners in a series like this, but those guys are definitely legends when it comes to the college game. Oh, here's a good one. If you watched the program yesterday, we had a Hall of Famer, a pro and college football Hall of Famer on the program, Alex. Mm-hmm. One of the best linebackers ever. That was Mike Singletary, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 7-time first-team All-Pro. He's a 10-time Pro Bowler, a former coach, a man that gets the game, right? We asked him who are the best inside linebackers in the NFL, current NFL. 2 guys he listed. Fred Warner, who I think a lot of folks would list. And here's one that maybe is a little bit of a surprise, but speaks to how talented he is. Devin White from LSU. It's the SEC full-size rep. Devin White going home to Chris Statton. Let's go, Chris. Good get on your Devin White full-size rep.
I mean, yeah, he was huge with their Super Bowl run.
Yeah, for the Buccaneers. Yeah. He definitely took down Mahomes. He's a Pro Bowler. He's a Super Bowl champion. Simply put, one of the best linebackers in the NFL, consistently over 100 tackles pretty much year in, year out. He was a second-team All-Pro in 2020, Pro Bowler in 2021. He was a Butkus Award winner in college for the top linebacker, a former All-American. This dude is just a flat-out baller. That's a great hit right there for Chris Statton. Also, not a headliner, Alex.
No.
So it's 8 in 17 chance at a headliner now in the college series.
And we got a quad coming up for it.
All right. And we are cruising in college. This is great. I'll be going to the Mizzou LSU college football game on October 7th. So I told my girlfriend the Tigers are winning. She didn't know that I literally meant it for sure. Because it's Mizzou versus LSU, of course. A Tiger will win that game. Congrats, Chris. We have a jersey break next. Before that, college quad 50-50 ball jerseys. So number 1, drop me a box number. We are going to have a can't miss jersey double at some point this show. Because it's only 1 spot away, right?
Yeah, it looks like we're 1 away on that quad.
Yeah. 1 away on the college quad? Okay. So that'll be close, though, as well. So David, Liam, Michael, John, and Larry here in the 50-50 ball jerseys. Clear out the boxes here, Alex. And keep this party rolling. Pretty solid early show. We are doing very good so far. Let's keep this momentum rolling on the breaks. 1 to go in the college quad. 1 to go in the can't miss jersey double. Those breaks are literally on the doorstep here. 3 to go in our second to last mini helmet break. And we'll do a single for the last mini, then fresh minis to follow in the break room here. We do have our personal only reps that are active now. And we'll drop those new minis as soon as we clear out this series. So no box number yet on the jerseys. I guess I'm going to let the wheel pick it, Alex. Wheel's been picking some good ones. Got to say, the wheel has been picking some real heat. How about, oh, hold on, Larry Lundy's in the chat. He wants 2. 2 should be good, Larry. We'll get 2 off the ticker in the jerseys. Thank you, Mr. Lundy. A long-time customer, Larry Lundy, a customer before I even started here.
Wow.
He is back for football season, back to get some W's.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. David Peters in here. Liam Miller, he is a new customer. Liam, welcome to the room. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Michael Bennett, and he's definitely a guy that we know in this break room very, very well. He's been rolling the last couple weeks. We got John Sutter in here as well. What's up, John? And then, of course, Larry, who I just mentioned, 8 times on the way for our divisions in the 50-50 ball jerseys. A lot of headliners left in here. I'm seeing 7 on the board still in play in our black box jerseys. All right, Michael Bennett up top. He's got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is David Peters. Michael Bennett in the NFC East. Liam Miller, NFC West. Larry's got the entire AFC except for the West, which is John Sutter territory there. 2 of 40 in the 50-50 ball jerseys. We got a great touchdown celebration guy, one of the best nicknames in the history of sports, Alex. We got Billy Johnson, Billy White Shoes Johnson. That's the AFC South, and that is Larry Lundy on the beautiful custom Oiler jersey. That is, it says it right there actually, Billy White Shoes is how we signed it. It is Beckett certified QR sticker on the jersey. Congratulations, Larry Lundy. And look at that, the can't miss jerseys did fill up.
Yes, they did, and that quad filled up.
All right. Billy White Shoes Johnson here for Larry. Cool. Keep those orders moving, guys, and we will keep the breaks rolling. Looking for a busy Friday. I mean, for us, it was payday, Alex. For some of these guys, if it's payday, they're ready to roll, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ready to roll. Billy White Shoes Johnson. By the way, my expert bet advice for this weekend, Alex. One of the most bet sports games in the world right now. It's not an NFL game. It's the Colorado and Nebraska game. CU is -3, only a 3-point favorite. 90% of bets now going towards Colorado.
Oh, man.
I think Vegas is taking a loss in this one, but it does make me nervous. It does make me nervous because I'm betting Colorado as well.
Yeah.
After that great week 1. Who did the best in fantasy after the first games, asks William.
It was Amon-Ra.
Of all players, or is he asking about the UA League? Because Amon-Ra was pretty darn good. Actually, we'll take a peek at the UA Fantasy League when we get caught up in the breaks. That's a nice little transition, something to do. But when the breaks are hot, we'll keep the breaks rolling. Who had Amon-Ra in the league, though? I guess you're right, because he was probably the best player. There was not a lot of great fantasy numbers last night.
No.
It was a low-scoring game-ish. And, I mean, one of the touchdowns was by the Lions' defense.
Yep.
So I don't think there's anyone that was great. I mean, like, you don't walk away from that game saying, oh, I'm done, or, oh, I just won my matchup.
Yeah.
But I guess Amon-Ra, St. Brown owners got to be happy. I know Ronnie had Travis Kelce, but he dropped him. So didn't drop him, rather
had him on the bench.
Had him on the bench, which was a good move. We have a couple breaks coming up. We have the Jersey double and the quad double. Can't miss Jersey double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. First come, first serve. 2 box numbers for our can't miss jerseys. I mean, it's in the title, Alex. You can't miss. We got Skylar Bates. We got Cole Burns, Aaron Pixler, Jason Boyda, Brad Egberto, Liam Miller, Andrew Kelly, and Darcy Standish. I know Liam just had a break before this, but he's a newer guy. Aaron is brand new. Welcome, guys, to the Ultimate Autographs live break room. You guys will have a lot of fun here. So only 8 of these jerseys left, by the way. Only 8 to go. It'll be 6 after this. Andrew Kelly says 11, says Andrew puts here. I'm guessing that's the same guy. All right, 11. Let's make sure it's on the ticker. Can't miss jersey 11 is available. This is a double box break, which means there's 2 boxes coming out. 1 more number, please. Thank you, Andrew. Is Andrew new? He might be newer. There's a lot of names in this break I don't recognize. Yeah. So Andrew, Liam, I mean, even honestly, even Skylar, Cole, Brett, pretty much anyone in this break. Let me know what team you like and also how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. That way I can direct you to some breaks of your favorite team. Darcy is the one that I do know. She is a Bills fan. Darcy Standish looking for that Von Miller jersey. Yeah. This is why she's in this break. 23 if no one else calls. 23 it is. 23 it is here in the jerseys. Then we have our college quad to follow. Good stuff. And there it is, Alex, by the way. Officially, I'm seeing it on the headlines. Watson is going to miss the opener for the Packers.
It's big.
Oh, I'm sorry, Andrew. Says Skull Baby depressed since 1961. Well, I'm one of those guys who's actually picking the Vikings to win the North. And even last night, Alex, I'm still sticking with it. Don't overreact after one game. Again, if Tony catches the ball, it's a very, very different game. I mean, Chiefs have 28, maybe 35 points. Very, very different game. I was impressed with the Lions. They have a shot to make the playoffs, have a shot in the division. I am personally going Minnesota, but we'll see.
I saw someone give a good take that basically they have a whole game up in the division just because they beat the Chiefs because no one else is.
In the division is going to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's true. But obviously when it comes to tiebreakers, division and conference tiebreakers are ahead of there. So Andrew says, I think JJ, TJ, and Addison trio could be dangerous. I agree. Do agree with that. We got a lot of Minnesota Vikings in the break room. The can't miss jerseys. We did pull the Justin Jefferson, but he is what we call in the break room a regular. We have him all the time. We actually have him out there in the black box jerseys at the moment. We get a lot of Randy Moss, case in point. Pulled Randy Moss in the can't miss reps. We do have Justin Jefferson in the slab cards as well. So Moss baby, says Andrew. Yeah, Randy Moss we pulled as well in this series actually. But again, he's a break room regular. You will see Randy Moss across a lot of our series, including the next Diamond series, by the way. I know I shouldn't let the cat out of the bag, but I will. It's called the Deep Ball series. You would assume Randy Moss is in there. The man was great at catching deep balls. We got 7 and 8. Yesterday, Colin accidentally blurted out the surprise guest during the show, Alex.
Oh, man.
And then I did the same thing later, and apparently no one saw it. I don't know if everyone happened to step away for those 2 minutes, but it was Mike Singletary on the program yesterday. Straight cash homie if I win. That's right, Andrew. Straight cash homie. We get some of those inscriptions of Randy Moss sometimes in the break room here. Well, it is a new customer winning. It is Liam Miller with one of the best safeties ever. The Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion with the Bucks, John Lynch. Beautiful red jersey. It's Beckett QR code on that jersey. He was one of the hardest hitting safeties. I mean, all these new rules to protect the receivers, protect the quarterbacks. You know, the head-to-head hits, a lot of those were in part because of a guy like John Lynch.
Oh, yeah.
He was one of the hardest hitters ever. 9-time Pro Bowler, by the way. 9 of them. So, Super Bowl champion, like I said, Pro Football Hall of Famer. Also a great executive now. He is the general manager of one of the most successful teams in football, the San Francisco 49ers. So that's Liam Miller in the NFC South with the John Lynch jersey. We got a lot of the Buccaneer players, by the way, of that defense in particular. They are very, very rarely headliners, Alex. But we get a lot of these guys here in our breaks. So congratulations to Liam. And we got one more coming up here in the double box break.
And he sold out, so we got a new series.
No, we have one single to post up.
Yeah, it's done.
The single? No, that was the double. We put the single up and it sold out anyway?
Yep.
Or we had a personal?
No, sold out.
Someone bought out the whole single.
Michael Bennett got 7 spots.
Okay, cool. So new mini helmets are coming up. What does that mean? New headliners, which is great. So the double and the single sold out.
Yes.
Efficiency. Good job, guys. Always love getting a new series in the room. So the diamonds I'm talking about, Andrew, is the next diamond series with Randy Moss. We currently have 10 helmets in the current diamond series. We got 8 spots to go in the quad box break. 7 spots to go in the quad box break. 8 to go in the double. And we only have 6 to go in the single box break. We have 10 boxes left in the diamonds, by the way. Justin Herbert, Emmitt Smith, Joe Namath, and Amon-Ra St. Brown are out there. Those are 4 of the 10 helmets. Yes, new mini set is going up here in a second. If you could take, whenever you get that up first, we can take down the old minis on the personals and put the new ones there as well. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming up here in the room. We close out a series, we drop a new one. That's the way we do things here. So get in those spots, Andrew. Get those spots. The diamonds are going to fill. It's usually a very popular break in the room. We'll break it whenever it fills, right? We do live fills here. Whatever doesn't fill this show carries over to tonight's show. If it doesn't fill tonight, carries over to tomorrow's show, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
It is the chase today, by the way. So it is the chase today. Oh, Andy was going to get the minis too, but couldn't get there in time. Okay. Well, good. Well, you guys will like the new mini set because all the headliners will be out there. 23 coming up in the jerseys. 23 of 30. Oh, here we go. We got ourselves a headliner. One of the best defensive players, honestly, Alex, of all time. I mean, member of the 100 Sack Club already. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion, a Super Bowl MVP, the great Von Miller. That's the AFC East. That's another new customer, Aaron Pixler. Congrats on your Von Miller jersey, Aaron. There we go, man. That is beautiful, sir. Von Miller, Alex.
That's nice.
That is very, very nice. An absolute legend. Guy that really helps make teams better. Helped the Rams win a Super Bowl. Before that, he was the Super Bowl MVP for the Broncos. And the Bills really just need him to stay healthy, right?
Yeah, they do.
So they can feel that impact of Von Miller. This is nice. Very, very nice. 123 and a half career sacks. And he's still going. So congrats. Oh, man, so jelly, says Darcy, right? I bet, Darce, this is your squad. Awesome get, Aaron Pixler. So right up this Von Miller jersey. And we have the quad box break coming up in the college series. Quadruple the boxes. Quadruple the fun, Alex. 8 and 17 chance at a headliner in there. Those are some mighty good odds, if I do say so myself. So, Classmates quad. Classmates college quad. Number 1. Dropped me 4 box numbers. Darcy says congrats. Congrats indeed. Sean Kia, Kyle Krug, another new customer. Robert Korduck. Double up Dallas Williams in here. And Mason House. 7 and 23, says Dallas. All right. Mason says 8. And I need one more, guys. Be 1, 22. He wants 23. It'll be 24 and 25, and then 29. So winding down in the college series, believe it or not. And then 4 from Sean. Thank you, Sean. 4 will do. Cool. Let's get this college series closed up today, Alex. What do we say, guys? Let's knock out this college series for sure. I think we'll have a black and blue after college closes up, Alex. They do love their black and blue. And after this college quad, we have our big play threat mini helmets. We got our big play threat double, big play threat single as well here. So, good stuff. Put this Von Miller away. Sean, Kyle, Robert, Dallas, and Mason all looking for some headliners. I think Tim Tebow might be, as far as a college player, the most coveted one, right?
He's got to be.
I mean, he is phenomenal Absolutely phenomenal college football player. I'll do 4 first, 7 to follow in the college. Good luck, guys. We got Big 10, Big 12, ACC, Pac-12, SEC, and everything else. Everything else includes anything that is not in those Power 5 conferences. So independent conferences, we have the FCS, anything that's not a Group of 5 power conference. All right, or the Power 5, rather. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 times. Mason House has the Big 10. We got the Big 12 is Kyle. Sean has the ACC. Dallas has the Pac-12. Robert the SEC. And Robert's got everything else as well. Box 4 of 30 on the way. 4 of 30 classmates. Quad box break, the first box here in the quad. We got an authentic here. Oh yeah, this is nice. Not 1, not 2, 3 autographs. 3 Ohio State Heisman Trophy winners. We have ourselves the 74 and 75 Heisman Archie Griffin, the only player to win the Heisman Trophy twice. Another running back, the 95 Heisman Eddie George, and then we have the 06 Heisman quarterback Troy Smith. I got the beautiful Buckeyes on the back. Beautiful helmet right there. That's the Big 10. Mason House. Congrats, Mason, on your Ohio State triple sign, sir. Nicely done. That's a nice one, Alex. That is a very, very nice lid for the Buckeyes. Ohio State triple sign. Mason in the house with the dub. Heck yeah, he says. Heck yeah, indeed, sir. That is fantastic. So we'll get that one written up for Mason. We do have one more box here. And then we have a mini double box break to follow.
Got 3 more boxes.
Yeah, that's right. We have the single afterwards.
No, I'm saying for this break.
Oh, that's right. It's a quad. You're right, Alex. It's a quad box break. I'm losing my mind. Quadruple the fun. Ohio State triple sign.
It's an authentic, yeah.
It is an authentic. Yes, sir. This is authentic, William. Yes, sir.
That'll be on the table.
Yeah. Well, we can put it in there. Okay, instead of OBJ or with OBJ, either way, OBJ is not lasting long, right? No. I don't think he's going to survive this break, to be honest. All right, 7 out of 30 next in the college. Yeah, William says, wow. So all of the headliners are authentic, minus the, I believe Adrian Peterson and Drake London are the rep headliners in this series. But otherwise, if it's the photo headliners, they are authentic, Alex. So this one right here is going to be a full-size rep. It's a replica and authentic helmet mixer. No mini helmets, no jerseys. And how about this? How about this? Mason House is keeping on. We got Chase Young on the Ohio State full-size rep. Let's not forget how great Chase Young was and still could be if he's healthy. It's got the Buckeyes on the back, one of the best pass rushers in college football and in the pros. He was the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year when he first started. So good get there, Mason, on your Ohio State triple sign and Chase Young. The Buckeye kind of break for Mason. If he's a Buckeye fan by some chance, now that's incredible. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2020, by the way. Unanimous All-American in 2019. Won all sorts of awards. Bronco Nagurski Trophy, the Chuck Bednarik Award, Ted Hendricks Award. He was an absolute beast. Right off the bat, Pro Bowler and NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. The only question with him is, can he stay healthy, right? Yeah. Because otherwise, the sky's the limit for Chase Young. So good get, Mason. He's got 1 spot in the break, already has 2 helmets and 4 autographs.
Man, look at that.
That's how you do it. This is why these quad box breaks are fun. You can win multiple things with only 1 spot. The more boxes, the more fun, as I like to say, Alex.
Always.
Congratulations, Mason. Oh, no, I'm dropping it. All right, I'm going to get that one a little bit later. It's below the table, Alex, but do remind me to get that sticker for... Well, I'm going to get it now. Oh, there we go. Mason House. So 2 more boxes in our college double.
Box 8 and 23, right?
Box 8 and 23. Oh, how about that? My 2 favorite numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds great. I go 4 deep on favorite numbers, Alex. It's 8, 23, 10, and 15.
Mm-hmm.
10 and 15 only because of the athletes that wear them.
Yeah.
That's originally why I like 8 and 23, by the way. My favorite Bulgarian soccer player was 8. And then some guy named Michael Jordan, 23.
Oh. Who would have thought?
Yeah, right? All right, here comes 8. 8 of 30. Loving the college series. It's one of our break room favorites. And you can kind of see why with the stuff we're pulling here. I know Mason House right now likes it a lot. Oh my God. He's not stopping. He's not stopping. Mason House with another one. The 94-95 national champion inscription. We got Tommy Frazier on the Nebraska full-size rep. One thing I usually mention that I didn't, but for the folks who watch the show regularly, they already know this, Alex. We go with current college conferences. So I know Tommy Frazier was a Big 12 guy. He is currently in Nebraska's currently in the Big 10, so it's a Big 10 hit for Mason, the 3rd in this quad box break. So I know there's a good debate for both sides, Alex. I can see why someone would want this to be a Big 12 hit. We're going to have to reevaluate how we do the entire college series next year with all these conferences. But for the sake of consistency, I've always said this. It's current college conferences. Anything Nebraska is always going to be a Big 10 hit, at least though we run the breaks now. It wouldn't be fair to the guys who, got it as a Big 10 hit last week.
Yeah.
So congrats, Mason. Very nice right there on your Tommy Frazier, one of the best college quarterbacks ever. Fantastic runner and a 2-time national champion. Boy, has Nebraska fallen, right? They used to be so good. Nice triple up, Mr. Mason, says David. As Mason says, can't miss. That's right. I would jump in the next one. What do you mean with baseball if qualifier reverts? I mean, for baseball, we do current divisions as well. Same for NFL. For example, Steve Largent is always an NFC West hit, even though he was a Seahawk with the AFC West. So we try to keep things consistent and simple here in the break room. Sean says, go 4 for 4.
That'd be something.
That'd be something. All with 1 spot, too. I've seen guys go 4 for 4 with 2 spots, but 1 spot, that is pretty rare. I know Ronnie did it, but again, I think he had the NFC East, but pretty rare. Whether it's happened once or twice, it is very rare, especially with only 1 spot in the break. 23 of 30. 94-95 national champ. That's right, William. Was he saying with the inscription? I see what you're saying, William. Well, I've always said this on the air, William. All Nebraska hits are Big 10. I can see where he's saying they were in the Big 12 during that national championship. But that's an interesting one. I'm going to check with the boss man on that, but we are going to stick with that for now because I've always said it, Nebraska hits. I know what he's saying, though, with inscriptions.
Yeah.
So we don't normally get that inscription. Let me open up this box. And Matt, if he's watching, let us know. I can actually go and reference the rule page, too, Alex. See what it says. We do have another winner, though, in the break room. Speaking of college quarterbacks, we got the 2013 Heisman, one of the best college quarterbacks ever. It's Jameis Winston. Now, let's go. Famous Jameis. That's going to be the ACC, and that is Sean Kia. Congratulations, Sean Kia, on your Jameis Winston. The inscriptions, we usually do it with multiple teams, though, Alex. I'm trying to think, like, what we would do if it's an inscribed. We go with the current division, I think. I think what he's referring to, William, I think what you're referring to is inscriptions if guys have played on both leagues, right? Because I've never seen us do an inscription. Like, if it was Nolan Ryan and he was in the NO West or whatever, it would still go AO West. That's the way we've done it for baseball. Yeah. I think he's referring to when we have multiple inscriptions.
Yeah, and it also, like, it has the team logo on there. Like a baseball, it's just on a baseball. It's just on a bat. There's no team indicating it. It has the team.
Yes, it does.
So it always goes team first, and then that team now is in the Big Ten.
That's exactly right. You're exactly right, Alex. It is team first. So to determine what conference an item or player belongs to, we'll use the most current conference alignments. Example, a signed Eric Crouch Nebraska helmet will go to the person holding the Big Ten Conference, since Nebraska currently plays in the Big Ten. The fact that Crouch played for Nebraska and they're part of the Big 12 would carry no weight in this situation. And I think you are right. It's team logos, Alex. Yeah. That's kind of what really determines it. Because even here, players playing for multiple teams, the item will default to the logo and or color scheme on the item. If there is no logo, then the tiebreaker will go to the inscription. Example, 1999 Rookie of the Year. So there is a team logo in this case, Alex. It's the Nebraska team logo. So definitely is going to stay to Mason House in the Big Ten.
It's like in math in school, the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally for like all that stuff.
It's
That's
so
how you got to use it for the rules.
It is so complicated, but yes, it's default logo. The inscriptions are only when there's no logos, and that's on baseball bats. So that's where it gets tricky. Yeah. So I know we discussed this in the meeting, and I think this may have been brought up. Maybe it wasn't, but we've always been running Nebraska as Big Ten.
Yeah, Andy, once Kamen or I asked for the box numbers, then you can call the numbers for the minis.
Yeah, exactly. We don't allow people to call out numbers early. I know he's been a customer with us for a while. Maybe doesn't know the new rules we have in place. That way I keep it fair so that everyone has an equal chance to call out the numbers. Yes. So give us just 1 second. Those are coming up. So good hit, Jameis Winston. Again, look, Jameis gets made fun of in the NFL sometimes. But if we're talking about college quarterbacks, he is one of the all-time greats. So good get right there. Exactly, William. Helmets have logos. They go to current. Exactly. That's exactly what we do, sir. Good question, William. Definitely a good question. But we did do that the right way. So mini double number 1. Drop me a box number. Actually, 2 box numbers. Excuse me. Yeah. So put them in there now, Andy, or anyone else. Take all. Thank you, sir. 16 and 29, says Andy. A perfect example is anytime we have a Brady Patriot helmet that has the Super Bowl MVP inscriptions. If there was no helmet, like logo, Alex, we would take all the Super Bowl MVPs and we would give the person who has the Patriots 4, the Bucks 1. But since it's a Patriot helmet, it's a Patriot hit.
It's more for like an actual football or a basketball or a baseball bat.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have 16 and 29. We don't have 16. We have 3, 14, and 19, Andy. But we have David with 3 and 14. So it's whatever numbers are correct. We'll go with David. See, we didn't have 16 and 29. I don't know if he's looking at the wrong ticker or something. But maybe he'll get that for the next break. Yep, 16 and 29, not on the ticker. Thank you, David. We are rolling with your boxes, good sir.
He might be waiting for his minis. The new mini sold out, and he's in that one. He's not even in this one, Andy.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep.
So the new mini break sold out too.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll get there in a second. We do have a single after this, and once again, I'll ask for the numbers again. We can't reserve those. And this is another reason why we do it this way now, Alex, so we don't get confused. So the chat gets super busy. So I ask for the numbers right before the break. This is exactly why, another reason why we do that, so things don't get confusing. So 8 clicks. We got Zachary Erickson up top in the NFC North. NFC South is Jason Myers. NFC East is Chat Williams. We got Jody Greider, NFC West. Michael Bennett, AFC North. No problem, Andy. No problem at all, man. Just letting you know the laws. We try to be as organized as possible, Alex. The new system does work better. David, AFC South. David Williams, that is. David Griffin, AFC East. And Michael Bennett, AFC West. I remember when we used to have it where you can reserve numbers early. We would have to scroll through the chat just to find it. And it got really, really messy. So we got ourselves a former 85 Bears Super Bowl champion receiver. He's also a Olympic gold medalist, one of the fastest players to ever play in the NFL. It is Willie Gault on the Bears Eclipse Mini. That is PSA certified. Man of the mini helmets, Zachary Erickson. Congrats on your Willie Gault. I feel like Zachary Erickson's getting mini helmet spots here at UA since before I started.
Yeah,
another long time customer that almost exclusively plays the mini helmets. You see him once in a while in a diamond or a 1-in-4, a high-end break with a really, really cool name, but otherwise almost exclusively plays the minis. Kind of like Andy, actually.
Yeah.
So good get there, Zachary, on your Willie Gault in our big play threat, sir. Cool. One more to go in this break. Then we have the single, and then the next series is ready, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys are attacking the minis today.
I mean, look, it's different each day. I'll be completely honest. The mini helmets have been considerably slower all week, but it's what these guys want to play. And if there's 2 or 3 guys who like a specific series, they can carry that for sure. All minis, says Andy. They are easier to store, that's for sure. Does anyone have a Bo Jackson bet? They trade. Ooh. Kyle looking for Bo knows. 14 is next in the second box here in our double. 14 of 30. All right, we have one of the best offensive linemen of all time. Helped Parise Holmes to have a record-breaking season. We have the Hall of Fame 95 inscription. It is Will Shields, AFC West. Congratulations, Michael Bennett, on your Will Shields mini. And I do say this all the time, Alex. We offer authentic helmets, mini helmets, rep helmets, jerseys, slab cards. We offer pretty much every option for these people. Everyone could be happy in our break room. I know cards are very big in memorabilia. Authentic helmet-only breaks are big. We offer everything. There really is no place like Ultimate where you can get a wide array of items. College, too.
Yeah.
We have a lot of good stuff here. Will Shields, by the way, a 12-time Pro Bowler. Another Nebraska star, too, by the way. Pro and college football Hall of Famer. PSA certified for Michael Bennett. And yes, Mahomes is still out there, Kyle Dissler. Is it 23 rep helmets left?
23 left.
We have 7 headliners, not 8 though, because we did pull the Randy Moss, which is still my favorite hit of the show. I know it's an Ohio State triple sign Heisman helmet, but it's Randy Moss, Alex. It is Randy Moss. He's tough to top, for me at least. All right, the last mini coming up in this old series. It's David versus Michael. This is a single box break. And then we'll do that new series. And the new series is about how many boxes, Alex?
25.
25?
Yeah.
25 box mini helmet series.
Fly.
That's going to be quick. We've never had one that low. They're usually 30, 35, 40. For the longest time, they were 50 even. So that will fly. So David and Michael will get you guys set up for your spots here. 8 times on the way. If David snipes this, he will definitely get his money's worth.
That's for sure.
With, what is it, $23.50. So 6, 7, and 8. So I think David has the AFC South. Michael Bennett, you've got the rest, sir. Big play threat, 19 of 30 on the way. Ooh, it's a former NFL MVP, a quarterback for the Bengals, Boomer Esiason. Prior to Joe Burrow, I believe the last quarterback to take the Bengals to the Super Bowl, which they did lose. But Boomer Esiason, a very good football analyst, very good quarterback, MVP in 88, Man of the Year in 95, 4-time Pro Bowler, 247 career touchdown passes. Nice get there. Michael Bennett with the AFC North, Boomer Esiason. It's another Bengal quarterback now that is the highest paid player in the history of the NFL for one season, Alex. Joe Burrow on a per season basis.
Yeah, Justin Herbert not last long.
No. I couldn't keep saying it, the highest paid player ever. I was like, nope, that's no longer right, Kamen. No longer right. All right, Michael. So, just like that, the minis are done. That was quick. And is this next one all Andy? Did he buy out this whole break?
No.
He didn't. Okay, so I do need 2 box numbers. Actually, only out of 25, Alex. Getting defensive minis number 1. So, mini number 1. Drop me 2 box numbers, and I'll update the ticker, guys. But as Alex said, only out of 25. So we got 15 and 18 from Andy. All right, so 1 through 25. You put that in right as I was putting mine in. All right, I'll give it to him. Does anyone else dispute the 15 and 18? If you don't mind putting them in one more time, Andy. Those literally came in right as I was putting it in, Alex. He's been anxious on those numbers.
Yes, he has.
So let's go ahead and do 15 and 18. Only 25 in this series. Here we go. We put it in anyway. Thank you, Andy, making it easy for us. We have, let's see here. I don't even know what's in this new series. Ooh. So there's actually, a little bit less headliners than usual, but there's 9 headliners in 25 boxes.
Good.
That's almost 40% chance. It's a defensive series. It's almost exclusively defensive headliners. For me, Brian Urlacher is one I love. A couple offensive guys, Steven Jackson and Archie Manning in here as well. And Djokovic did win, Alex. The last one was close. -7.5. He won by 8 total games. So the tennis streak continues for me, Alex. Tiafoe finally broke my winning streak the other day, but we're back, baby. We are back. He's looking for Fred Taylor. He is a staple in our series. Fred Taylor Jaguar mini helmet is one we do see quite a bit in the break room, right? I do see that quite a bit. So 1 second here. Make my Excel sheet a little bit bigger. Oh, that didn't make it much bigger. Okay. I want to make that part smaller, maybe. Okay. All right. So David down to Michael. We'll go 8 times for our divisions. Good luck, guys, in getting defensive here. The defensive guy's getting some love. I know we have a lot of offense in our breaks, which I mean, on average, the offensive guys tend to be more popular, but this is a great shot in these mini helmets for the defensive folks to get some great defensive players. So we got Ryan Bauer in the NFC North, Michael Bennett NFC South, David NFC East, Andrew NFC West, John AFC North, Andrew AFC South. We got Michael AFC East and Ryan AFC West.
Wait, Andrew's got the division he wants.
Oh, yeah, he wants the South. Looking for Fred Taylor. He knows we have Fred Taylor a lot in our mini helmets. All right, man. Well, good luck to you. Good luck to everyone. We'll start with 15 of 25 in our minis. First mini in the new series. Oh, you've got to be joking me. You cannot make this stuff up, Alex. Fred Taylor, NFL 17th all-time leading rusher. That is Andrew Ray with his guy, Fred Taylor mini helmet. My goodness. That is something else, man. Talk about calling your shot.
Yeah, literally.
He literally called the shot. Babe Ruth-like salute the service mini. Awesome get on the Fred Taylor. Boom, says William. Firing it right. Ring, ding, 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 baby. William, in honor of your buddy and our guy, the late, great Jason Fox, another one of the Jaguar fans here in the break room.
Yeah.
Congrats to Andrew on the Fred Taylor.
And yeah, I know you always say we don't root for specific people, but I root for things like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool. Guys getting their favorite team.
Yep.
That is always special in the room. Congrats, Andy, says David. Congrats, Andy. That was spooky, though.
Yeah,
I mean, look,
it's the first box, too.
We do have Fred Taylor in, if I'm being honest, just about every mini helmet series we run. But still, that's what, a 1 in 25 chance that it comes out. Then you have the 1 in 8 chance of getting the spot. I mean, the odds of this happening were pretty small. So 18 is next. 18 of 25. Called the box and called the hit, says William. Indeed. That's special for sure, says Andy. Truly special start for you in the mini helmets. We got another South hit, this time the NFC South. Michael Bennett with maybe the best Michael running quarterback, at least of all time. Michael Vick, most rushing yards by a quarterback ever. He's got the best yards per carry. The Madden GOAT. Awesome hit right there. Michael Bennett with the Michael Vick. So there we go. Little Michael for a Michael.
Yeah.
Love that hit. So, I mean, it is getting defensive. A lot of defensive headliners, but obviously there is some good offensive players here. A guy that caused headaches for many defenses, the great Michael Vick.
That's for sure.
So caught up finally, Alex, huh?
We are caught up.
All right, guys, get in there and let's keep doing these breaks. Let's keep this show on the road here. Andy said, God, Vic, last week, Fred's better. There you go. I mean, look, I always say this. It's a matter of personal preference, right? I mean, there's value, but getting a player you like, that's priceless.
Mm-hmm.
That is priceless for sure. So they're different players. I mean, honestly, if you look at the best quarterbacks ever, I mean, Fred Taylor at his position is probably better, right? I mean, he's 17th all-time in rush yards. You can make a very good case that he's a top 25 back ever. Michael Vick is great. Is he a top 25 quarterback ever? I don't think so, right?
Probably not.
Probably not. So
maybe at his peak, but not for his whole career.
Yeah, so maybe Fred is better, right? Maybe. So, cool break right there for sure. Headliners left in college. Well, Kyle Dissler, I'm going to go ahead and do an entire top-to-bottom rundown. And good news for you, I'll start with college first.
All right.
I know we have one spot to go in the jerseys. That'll probably be our next break, so I'll go through this fairly quickly. So we've done, correct me if I'm wrong, 5 college boxes so far. Is that right?
Yes.
A quad and a single. So we have 13 college items left, and we have 7 headliners. 7 in 13 chance at a headliner. Odds are really, really good. Bijan Robinson, the 9 Alabama signatures on the Authentic that include Jahmyr Gibbs and Jalen Milroe are probably the 2 best in that bunch. We have the Tim Tebow lid, Heisman Trophy winner, national champion quarterback, one of the best college players ever. Adrian Peterson, a fantastic running back, pro and college. One of those rare guys that's just so great at both levels, right? We talk about how guys like Jameis Winston, you want that in the college item, right? Wasn't great in the pros. Adrian Peterson was great at both levels. George Kittle, Drake London still out there, and Tim Brown. So we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in 13 chance at a headliner, Alex. 6 in 13 chance. No, 7, excuse me. Tebow, Tim Brown, London, Kittle, AP, Alabama, and Bijan. So I think the Peterson, I think it's a rep, and London's a rep.
Yep.
But the other ones are all authentic helmets. So, I mean, better than 50% chance at a headliner. You're not going to get those odds very often. By the way, the SEC, you can get the Alabama helmet and the Tebow helmet in that spot. The Big 12, Bijan and Adrian Peterson. So there is a lot of good options in the Classmate series. We got the Diamond helmets, 6 to go in the quad, 8 to go in the double in the Diamond helmets. So 10 boxes left. We still have Emmitt Smith, Joe Namath, Justin Herbert, and then we have Amon-Ra St. Brown. So it's a 4 in 10 chance at a headliner. I always say this, but it's true, Alex. I got to say it all the time. The Anmore section in the Diamond helmets. I mean, the Anmore items in here are worth more than most headliners in the jerseys, the reps, the slabs, the minis. The fillers in the Diamonds are value-wise worth more than pretty much anything else in the break room except for the headliners in the Diamonds. So if you're looking for value, that's the series for you guys. We got 8 to go in the can't miss jerseys. The double, we have only 6 jerseys left. We are still looking for Christian McCaffrey and also Edgerrin James. Got some good running backs in play here. We got 6 to go in the single of that break. 6 to go in the diamond single. 8 to go in the can't miss double. Still looking for Tomlinson, Lawrence Taylor, Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, Reggie Wayne, Patrick Mahomes, which is about a $1,700 helmet in value. Can be one for $130 in the double or $65 in the single. And then lastly, here's one for Andy. Trevor Lawrence Flash.
Ooh.
That's a beautiful lid in here as well. 5 to go in the slab double. All the headliners out there. Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, Justin Herbert, Justin Fields, Devontae Adams, CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, and Adrian Peterson. We have still in play the mini helmets, the new series. We have 4 to go there. We have only 23 boxes left, Alex, and all the headliners there. Kuechly, Joe Green, Archie Manning, Terrell Suggs, Steven Jackson, Ray Lewis, Darrelle Revis, DeMarcus Ware, and Brian Urlacher. And then we have the jerseys. 1 spot to go, 50-50 ball jersey. Just sold out. Thank you, Alex. We got Warren Moon, Tyreek Hill, Jonathan Taylor, Tony Dorsett. We have still in play Justin Jefferson, DeMarcus Ware, and Dak Prescott. So plenty of headliners available in the 50-50 ball jerseys. So I think that's everything. So keep those orders moving. I'm guessing a mini helmet break's going to sell out this show. How close were we there? Only 3 to go now in the minis.
Also for that college, that Tim Brown is a rep.
Tim Brown, okay. And then we have that college, the double is 2 away, and then the quad is 4 away. So we are on the doorstep there in the college as well. So 50-50 ball jersey coming up. Jersey single number 2. Drop me a box number. Box number for the jersey single. David, Darcy, Nick, Jason, Ryan, and Todd. So, what are we thinking here for the jersey break? So, I'll give them about 30 seconds here. Otherwise, we'll let the wheel pick Alex. Yeah, we'll let the wheel pick. We got another tennis bet tonight is Alcaraz -5.5.
-5.5.
Yeah, that's the free money there. All right, no one's looking for a number in the jerseys. So we'll let the wheel pick. Spin it. Box number for the jerseys. How about 34, which we should have? I think we have 34. I'm seeing 34 through 40 available. I'll make it 35 through 40 since we should have the Walter Payton box here. All right, David, Darcy, Nick, Jason, Ryan, and Todd. 8 times on the way for our 50-50 ball jerseys. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ryan's got the NFC North. We got Darcy in the NFC South. It is Todd NFC East, Darcy NFC West, Nick AFC North, Jason AFC South, David AFC East, and Nick AFC West. 34 of 40 in the 50-50 ball jerseys. We have the NFL's 8th all-time leader in rushing yards per game. Speaks to how great this guy was, but his career was called early due to injuries. We have the 1980 Offensive Rookie of the Year, multi-time Pro Bowler, the OG BS20. It is Billy Sims. So Sims on the JSA cert, Heisman Trophy winning running back at Oklahoma. Now, he was a great back for the Lions. Good get there, Ryan Bauer, with the 1 spot. All right. So jerseys are filled up. How about the college and the minis looking like the next breaks, right?
Yeah.
So let's get those knocked out.
Let's get a diamond done, too, with the chase.
The diamonds are the chase. It is the chase wheel spin tonight, guys. If you don't want to have a diamond break done, there will be no chase wheel spin and no gift card given out. Emmitt Smith, Joe Namath, Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert, man.
Only 10 boxes left. Those are some good headliners.
Yeah.
I know we pulled the Brady. I know that has a lot of people leaving, but still, that is a cool series, even post Tom Brady. So it's 5:13. We go to at least 5:30 for the happy hour show. You and I both have skipped multiple dinner breaks, so if the orders are hot enough, could be 6, could be no dinner break, whatever these guys want. But I know that people are always looking for what's going to fill this specific show. I don't want to wait till 7. What's going to fill this show? I would say the college double, 2 spots away. That should fill this show, Alex. If this is not full by 5:30, then it'll be a pre-fill for tonight's show. I would say 17 minutes for 2 spots is plenty. And we'll be here till at least 5:35. I'll say that because, well, actually, maybe not. Maybe 5:30 because we don't have a wheel spin yet. I was going to say the earliest we will do the wheel spin is 5:30. We don't have one yet. So we'll revisit at 5:30, whether we'll keep going or not for the early show. So this, though, I'm thinking is going to fill up this show. 2 to go in the college double. That will definitely go. And then probably our second best bet is probably the mini double, 3 to go. And we always say 3 or less is typically the magic number for these customers. So let me know what you guys want to rock and roll with this show. I will say typically the 7 p.m. show is the busier show, the primetime show. That's not always the case, though. For example, yesterday, the early show was bigger.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic early show, and the night show was just okay. So it does vary from time to time, but plenty of awesome memorabilia to get in either show. So taking a peek at the UA Fantasy League, Alex. A quick peek. Let's see who's doing good. Ronnie is doing good, 27 points. Rosa's got the 20 spots. She had Mahomes. Ronnie did have Amon-Ra St. Brown and Harrison Butker. So the college grad looking good. Let's see. Who else? I mean, really no one else has done much. We had 3 points against us. White Lightning had the Detroit kicker. I like our odds, Alex. Looking pretty good. They think we're going to lose, but we're not losing. We're getting that W. The house wins. Who Dat Nation with 9 points. Pacheco with a solid, but nothing special type game. I mean, that's kind of what it was. No one was great. I think the highest scoring player was Mahomes at 20, and that was lower than his average, the quarterback. Amon-Ra had 19, just over his projection. So
speaking of Rosa, she just hopped into college double.
What's up, Rosa? Rosa. Rolling on along. She is pumped for the latest Georgia Bulldog game because she's a dog, that Rosa. Yeah. I tell you what.
Sean closed it out.
All right, so like I said, that break is going to happen this show. Case in point, Alex, it's happening this show. So, college double. Actually, our first double. We did double. A single and a quad.
Yes.
So, go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers for our college double. That is David, Darcy, Ryan, Kyle, Rosa, and Sean. I know David's got some numbers for us, but it's Kyle who's first, 6 and 22. Thank you, Kyle. 6 and 22 should both be good in the college break. 1, 2. So I'm going to try to put all these on without the dashes. And I want to make sure we have the right amount left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So is it 11 left, Alex, after 22? Yep. All right, 11 on my ticker. Ticker should be right in that college break. These 11 boxes should go tonight at 7. I think we will clear out the college series, but we'll see.
Rosa's hopping in the quad as well.
All right, Rosa. She's back.
Let's get it done this show.
That'd be great, Alex, right? Get straight to the black and blue. By the way, 11 left. I mean, the quad. Yeah. That's 7.
There's only 3 spots left in that quad.
Okay, and then we have, so it'll be 7 left of the quad fills.
We could do one of each.
A double, a single, and a quad. That's it.
Yep.
So it could be only 3 breaks left.
That'd be perfect.
That'd be nice. Very nice in the college series. They do love that series, and rightfully so, Alex. It's a fantastic, fantastic series. All right, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Ryan Alberto's got the Big 10. We got Kyle Disler in the Big 12. Sean's got the ACC. Darcy's got the Pac-12. David, SEC, and Rosa, everything else. Box 6 coming up, called out by Kyle Disler. So the black and blue, Sean, let me open up this box first. Then I'll explain it. But good question, sir. Got ourselves, I never, ever get sick of seeing these lids. This is one of my favorite college lids we can get. It's a Miami Hurricane Flash replica. We got the NFL's 3rd all-time leading rusher, Frank Gore. That is Sean in the ACC on your full-size rep. Congrats on Frank Gore. So the giveaway is going to be tonight at 7, I believe, Todd. However, I did get sent that email last minute of the list, and our guy who's got the items here has gone, so I am not sure for sure whether we're running the giveaway tonight or if we're going to do it next week. I got to track it down. There is supposed to be a giveaway for a Lawrence Taylor mini helmet. If we don't do it tonight, we're going to shoot for Monday at 7. I did get that all sent to me last minute. And if I can track down the mini helmet myself, we'll run it. Otherwise, we're going to reschedule for Monday at 7. So there you go. The Black and Blue, Sean. So Black and Blue is a series where we run some of our items that have slight imperfections, slight damages. For example, helmet scratches, decal stickers that have bubbles. Sometimes the item is in perfect shape. It simply has no cert card, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So we offer those up at a huge discount. Yeah. So, for example, there could be, I'm not saying this series has it, but I'm using this for you. If there's a Drew Brees authentic helmet that, you know, typically you can win in a diamond break for $87, that series might cost like $30, and you win it for an even bigger discount.
Yep.
It's typically a mixer. It has typically minis, authentics, reps, jerseys. I'm not 100% sure what this one is, but we'll find out together should we close out the college. So there you go. So congrats, Sean, on your Frank Gore Flash replica. So one more to go in the double. So I think we have 7 headliners now with 12 boxes left.
That is pretty good.
The odds are beyond juiced. They are beyond juiced. That's the way we like it here in the room. I like the really, really good odds. 22 of 30 in our classmates college mixer. We've been headliner hopping from the start in the series, by the way. Headliner hopping from the start. Box 22, I believe we have a full-size rep. Here we go. You just said it was a rep, Alex. It is the rep. We got the Tim Brown Notre Dame Irish helmet. So former Heisman Trophy winning receiver at Notre Dame. I believe one of 3 receivers to ever get the Heisman Trophy. And I think one of them was Desmond Howard, who's only sort of a receiver. Yeah. So that's the everything else spot. Roland Rosa, congrats on Tim Brown. Pro and college football Hall of Famer, Mr. Brown. He's top 10 all-time in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. Good get for Rosa and that everything else spot. So it's now, I think, a 6 and 11 chance at a headliner.
And that was, I mean, honestly, that might have been the worst headliner.
Maybe, at least of what's left, right?
Yeah, him or Drake London.
So got some good stuff. I mean, we have some of the best headliners left, including Tim Tebow and the 9 autographed Alabama helmet.
Yeah, that's sick.
So congrats, Rosa, on your Tim Brown.
Those Notre Dame helmets, all of them, there's like 3 different ones. They're all sick.
They're all sick. I love just a standard one.
Yep.
There's actually a 4th one maybe we hadn't seen, because I know we have the Clover. We had one recently with the guy on it.
Yep.
Actually, you might have been here for it.
I was here for that one.
You were here for that one.
We were discussing which one's the best one.
Yeah. I like the simple Clover one. It's my favorite. But this is nice, too, the traditional Irish. You're welcome, Todd. Saying thanks for the info. You are very welcome, good sir. So 3 to go in that college quad. So the Giants LT giveaway, which honestly, obviously, it's our marketing team, and I'll be honest, guys, I was sent the info last minute. I actually got a message about it 30 minutes ago. The giveaway is supposed to be for tonight's 7 p.m. show, if we can track down the mini helmet. If I can't track it down because our guy who typically does the inventory is gone, we're going to push that giveaway to Monday at 7. No one has won it yet, Tom Farkas. So I'm guessing you're on that list. So maybe see if we have it tonight at 7. If not, Monday at 7.
We do a little bit of hockey.
We do have hockey in our 1 in 4 mixers, Jeff. Yeah. We used to do hockey-only breaks. Unfortunately, Alex, those are the lowest selling breaks at Ultimate. Yeah. The hockey fan base is very, very passionate, but we did go away from hockey-only series because they weren't selling here very well. But we do have hockey items in our 1 in 4 mixers, so we do get hockey we might have hockey this weekend, maybe. Okay. I'm thinking 1 and 4 after Black and Blue. So right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday range.
We did get another spot knocked off in that quad.
Yeah. Cool. 2 to go on that quad. So let's get that done this show. It is 5:25. We'll keep going as long as orders are going. We are going to take a dinner break for the 7 p.m. show. There is 2 spots left in the quad box break for the college, and 5 to go in the single college, 5 to go in the slab double, and then still 3 to go in the mini helmets. Our most likely breaks. Yeah. All the headliners there still in the mini helmets.
2 to go now in the minis.
All right, so let's get the mini done.
And that quad.
And the college quad. I'll drop those links directly in the chat. I'll let these guys attack those. And Jeff, I'm not sure. Is Jeff in the breaks? He may not be live. He's calling out numbers. I don't even see Jeff in the breaks, though. Do you?
No.
It was Thor's fault, Tom Farkas. Exactly. Actually, it was Kadarius Toney's fault.
Yes, definitely.
That's whose fault it was last night. Yeah, I think, William, it's a weird thing where it pops up at some point. It was popping up, and I don't know. Sometimes it popped up, sometimes it didn't. Again, I don't control the website, so I think it's if it popped up, it would ask you for your email. And maybe it didn't pop up for him at a certain given time. It's weird how they did that, personally.
Yeah, I don't even have an order from that, Jeff.
Yeah. Kadarius Thor. And Mason, how do you become an elite member? You order with us. It's actually not that much. It's not that hard, but you do have to have ordered a decent amount with us. Mm-hmm. An elite member... I don't know what the money threshold is, to be honest with you, but I would say you have to have spent a decent amount of money in the break room. So there you go. This one is a rep, just to be clear, on the Tim Brown, Monty Newman, but it is definitely very, very sharp on the Irish lid.
Another spot knocked up in those minis, so 1 away.
Okay, so the mini break is 100% happening this show. The wheel spin not looking great.
No, I don't think we're going to be doing one.
6 to go in the single, 6 to go in the diamond quad box break. So, yeah, I blame, it's a combo of Colin and Kadarius Toney.
Yeah.
Those are the guys to blame last night. There's a funny meme on the internet. You know how the movie Office Space?
Yep.
So... I'm going to need you to come in on Saturday. Something about Kadarius Toney. And I'm going to need you to catch the ball, says Mahomes.
Yeah.
And there's another meme on the internet. Mahomes is like pick 6. It was right in Tony's hands.
Yep.
It was just so bad. So bad.
It definitely got into his head.
Yes. Very often. Are you talking about Justin Fields, Michael? I would say he's typically in about 1 out of every 3 Diamond Series we run. Justin Fields is a staple in the authentic helmets.
We've gotten some sick custom fields.
Yeah, we've had Chrome Flex Fields. We get a lot of Justin Fields, yes, Michael Nicely. One of the most common names in the room. He's very common in the authentic helmets, the college helmets, and we currently have him in the slab cards, where he's also very, very common. Yeah. Justin Fields. Definitely a regular here in the break room. Oh, the actual field helmets players, we don't get those, Michael. So we have actually had actual game-worn cleats before. Mm-hmm. We had a Tua cleat recently, but we don't get the game-worn helmets, at least not yet, Alex. We do have speed flexes often.
Yes, we do.
Those are basically exactly what the players would wear, but not the actual helmets they wore in the games. So that would be something that would jack up the price a lot in the breaks. So if we ever had that, it would be something where it's like maybe 1 or something, or a 1 in 4 item. So we haven't had that exact. But the speed flexes are exactly what they wear. The authentic speed flexes It's identical to what the players wear, but it's just not the actual ones they physically wore in the games. And we got a lot of speed flexes, Michael. We get speed flexes. Typically, we have a few of them in a Diamond Series. Of course, this exact Diamond Series, we don't actually have one in the current series, but we run all speed flex. Not all speed flex, but we run the high roller series sometimes, Alex, where it's 10 crates, it's 3 boxes per crate, and 10 speed flexes out of 30 helmets. Then we typically in a Diamond Series may have 2, 3, 4 speed flexes out of a set of 25 or 30. This specific Diamond Series, I don't think has a speed flex unless there's a filler speed flex.
I think the next one might.
The next one might have some, though. So we get this Diamond Series done. We might have some speed flexes on deck. Yeah, we do. We do get a mix of stuff, Michael, that we filter through the room. Still one away on the minis, Alex?
Yeah.
All right, it's 5:31.
Here's an order.
Here we go. Closed up?
Yep.
All right, so the mini double's coming up. I'm going to give these guys until 5:40 to close out the college quad. If it's not closed by 5:40, we'll hop off the air, and it's going to be a pre-fill for tonight's 7 p.m. show. So 9 minutes, about 8.5 minutes to close out that college quad. I like this helmet a lot, Alex. Let's put it in for the OBJ lid. The Tim Brown Notre Dame Irish helmet. So mini double coming up. Mini double number 2. Drop me 2 box numbers here. Getting defensive. We have David, Jason, Michael, Chat, Todd, Patrick, Joel, and Andrew. Andy Ray, he wants 9. Thank you, sir. And 1. Do you remember the 2 minis we did last time, Alex? I feel like it was 15 and something.
Right over here.
You have them here?
15 and 18.
All right, let me write these down. 15 and 18, and then 1 and 9. So I can do minis available 2 through 8, 10 through 14. You said 15 and what, Alex? 18, okay. I'll do 16, 17, 19 through 25. Cool. Cannon, what you said last night, I'll say the same thing I said last night, Cannon. I don't take any stock into anything until we're at least 5 or 6 games into the season. The Chiefs did lack veteran receivers last night, but Kadarius Toney, he's never played a game that bad. So the Chiefs receivers last night, for last night's game, Cannon was 100% on the spot, but week 1, I don't put too much stock on it personally, but you were right last night, Cannon. Definitely, for sure, last night. Definitely don't think it'll be a downfall here, though. But yeah, the Chiefs receivers definitely let Mahomes down for sure. I think there's a lot of pressure on those guys. I think if Kelsey's there, they don't have that pressure of the big plays. It's going to make things a lot easier for the Chiefs. For sure. Give me another great, says Andy. He's looking for specifically a Jaguar, I presume, right?
Probably.
For him, that's what's great. 8 times coming up. Patrick Newman in the NFC North. We got Jason Boyda in the NFC South. Andrew Ray in the NFC East. Todd Palmer in the NFC West. Chat AFC North. Joel AFC South. Michael AFC East. And David in the AFC West getting defensive. We got some speed here, Alex. We have the Bears Eclipse Mini of Willie Gault. That is Patrick Newman. Congratulations on your Willie Gault, sir. He's an Olympic gold medalist in the 4x1. He's, I think, was a bronze medalist in the 100 meters.
Mm-hmm.
He's a former world champion gold medalist, too, and a Super Bowl champion with the 85-86 Bears. Congrats, Patrick Newman, on your Willie Gault. Very nice. Very, very nice. You know what the most ironic thing I found about last night's game was David Montgomery getting the winning touchdown. I was like, of course. Of course. The Bear.
He's going to be scoring a lot of touchdowns for them this year.
It looks like it. He might be the better fantasy play than Jahmyr Gibbs.
Early in the season.
I try to stay away from those type of situations personally for fantasy. 9 coming up, 9 of 25 in our mini double box break. We have the NFL's third all-time leading rusher. Salute the service mini. How about Frank Gore? That is JSA certified. Todd Palma, congrats on your Frank Gore mini. Trevor Lawrence filler, says David. My goodness. That'd be something. Trevor Lawrence filler. Not in the mini helmets. Maybe in the diamond helmets that could be a filler, but not in the mini helmets. That's for sure. Although even though in the diamonds, that would be tough.
Maybe the high roller.
The high roller filler. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence. Congrats, Todd, on your Frank Gore, sir. How's that college break looking, Alex?
Nothing.
So 2 spots to go. You guys got about 4 minutes.
At least not got 1 spot.
So if we get that college break filled up this show, we'll do it this show. Otherwise, we'll kick off the 7 p.m. show with the college break. Congrats, Todd, on the Frank Gore. So otherwise, that's kind of looking like college is our best bet, and most of the other breaks are pretty open, Alex. So I would prefer to get the college quad done now. However, it's kind of a win-win for me because since the other breaks are mostly open, a quad box break to start the 7 p.m. show would be a nice one as well.
Yes, it would.
Hit of the show, I'm going to go Randy Moss. I know we have the triple signed Ohio State Heisman lid. That's a very nice one. I'm a Randy Moss guy. This is very, very cool. Ohio State's got to be my silver. You have 3 Heisman Trophy winners on this helmet. Eddie George, Archie Griffin, the only guy to win 2, and then Troy Smith. Then I think the bronze is the Tim Brown, right?
Yeah.
Iconic Notre Dame Irish lid, Tim Brown. So some very, very solid hits. There's going to be even better hits coming up tonight, right? Yeah. Should be even better tonight. We'll definitely see Tim Tebow tonight. I mean, we said how many college left? 11 left?
Yeah, 11 left.
But there's only 2 spots to go in the quad.
Yep.
And there's 5 to go in the single and 6 to go in the double. So actually, once we get the quad, then there's going to be 7 left. So we'll run the current single, the current double, and then 1 more quad, and then we're done with the series. That's it. Very, very cool. It's going to last 2 days, but still not long on the college series.
No.
Those do go pretty quickly usually. So last call, guys, about 1 more minute here. If you want to close out the college quad for this program. Otherwise, we'll pick it up tonight at 7. No chase wheel spin unless someone closes up the diamonds in the next 30 seconds or so.
Someone should just do it just so we get a spin.
Right? You can get the single, 6 spots to go. I mean, Nate the Great might come in here and close out an entire double himself.
You never know.
That we do see that. Mike Lazar could do that. There's some folks who love those guaranteed W's. Unfortunately, looking like we're going to pick it up tonight. The last order was Andrew here about 8 minutes ago in the mini helmets. Any final thoughts from you, Alex?
No, I love the Ohio State helmet, and we're going to get some even better college helmets later.
Do you like it enough to be the hit of the show?
I think it is.
Okay. Alex's hit of the show is the Ohio State lid. I'll take that one. We can show off both. Maybe we'll do a hit video with these 2. Because we actually didn't do a hit video last night. So, believe it or not, this is actually better than the stuff we pulled last night. So what does that mean? That means the stuff is going to be crazy tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have skipped the headliners left and right. All right. Thank you, Alex, for keeping up with the orders, co-hosting, producing. Thank you to all the customers for watching and chatting. Great, Todd. Love that you love the Frank Gore. That is awesome, sir. We'll see everyone right back in the break room here in, what is that now? 80 minutes, Alex.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 80 minutes tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time.